The bell sounded, and all the students in Savannah's 8th grade class cheered, everyone except Savannah. Their summer vacation officially had just begun, and many of Savannah's classmates were buzzing about the plans they had for the next few months. Savannah wished she could feel as excited as her peers. Normally, the summer held nothing but promise and excitement. This summer, however, was different. In just 3 short weeks, Savannah and her family would be heading to visit in North Carolina. Although she loved to spend time with her cousins, Savannah dreaded the fact that she would be flying for the very first time. Just then, Savannah's friend, Dira, walked down the hallway. She could not help but notice Savannah's gloomy mood. Hey, Savannah, what's your deal today? You hardly said a thing during lunch when I told you about my plans for summer soccer camp. It's like you're here, but you're somewhere else at the same time. Sure thing, Savannah. Savannah looked up quickly, snapped out of her funk, at least momentarily. Oh, hey, Dira. That's really great. Honestly, listen, would you mind walking home with me today? Sure thing, Savannah, as long as you're okay with stopping by the elementary school so I can pick up my annoying baby brother. Dira's brother, Braden, was in 5th grade. He was also notorious for his silly sense of humor. Savannah thought Craven was pretty funny, although she wouldn't ever admit it to Dira. The two friends began walking to Clearwater Heights Elementary, and Savannah finally confessed her fear of airplanes to Dira. I feel so silly admitting this to you. You fly back to India every other summer with your family. I can't even imagine boarding a plane, not to mention even passing out once the engine starts. Craven walked up to greet them, and Savannah continued explaining all the things about flying that caused her anxiety. Craven looked up at Savannah confused. Wait a minute, is this the same Savannah Sherman Lee who won the regional middle school public speaking award last year? I can't possibly be hearing from the person who stood up to the neighborhood bully. Craven smiled as Savannah giggled. Dara rolled her eyes, knowing he was referring to only aggressive Canada Goose family that Savannah had helped to relocate last spring. I know I do enjoy rising to a challenge, Savannah admitted, but those situations are entirely different. I understand effective public speaking techniques. I work with a local animal control agency, so they could probably manage those cranky keys. But there's no set of rules for how to claim passengers in an airplane. Just then, Dira had an idea and shared it with Savannah. Dira's mother had been terrified to fly prior to moving from India to the United States, but she had learned to overcome it. Dira invited Savannah to come over and speak with her mother. What was supposed to be a quick chat about Savannah's fear of flying became several visits with Miss Das. Conquering the fear of flying, in Miss Das' opinion, was all about being educated. Just like Savannah had explained to Dira and Braden, she always felt comfortable if she understood what to expect. During an early discussion, Savannah listened to Miss Das explain the fundamentals of how airplanes work. This slightly eased Savannah's worries. Savannah read websites dictating to helping people overcome the fear of flight. During repeated viewings at home, Savannah practiced breathing calmly. As she boarded the airplane a few weeks later, Savannah was nervous, but she was not afraid, and she certainly did not feel like she would pass out. The end.